Hey there. So today what I want to do is just show you what I've done in the NeoAxis editor here. So what I did was I set up a skybox. I dropped in some trees and I've got some cedar trees over here. And I'm just going to zip up there, run up there. On the ground under them I've just painted some forest floor. Same over here. I've got some deciduous trees. You can see how nice that bark and stuff looks on them. And there I've painted in the forest floor underneath, just on the grass lawn in this nice little park. And over here on this one, what I did was I raised up the ground just a little bit and then put in the forest floor to make it just a little more real even. And how this forest floor is done is the base layer, I've assigned a grass texture to this terrain that I brought in here. Then I just painted the forest floor on top of it and dropped the tree right on top in that location. So pretty simple to do when you're, in your walk areas. And so same here, kind of just on the hill. But if you come up here, you'll see I didn't do any. I just dropped the trees in, scaled them to different heights, dropped them into the area, because you're really not going to be going up to those. They're more of a backdrop. And there I put in the person for perspective, changed out this texture. I still have a light here, just shining here because it looks good. And I wanted to learn how to put lights into the system. So I just put in this concrete blocking. So you've got a pretty nice concrete wall there. Stairs are just a prefab shape, and that block is just a cube. The NeoAxis engine lets you work with all sorts of geometry, and you can add scale deform meshes and UV deform, all sorts of things like that. Come over here, and there's some grass nubbins on the ground here. And what I like about this engine over the Game Guru Max at this point in time is, yes, this one's more complicated to build in. However, you can see my first-person shooter. I've actually got my full body, and he's got an animation cycle, and his legs walk, arms walk, everything walks, right? So now, coming up here to this water body that I put in, I'm not super happy with the water body. However, it does work, and it does have reflections, but I just can't figure out. I tried changing the tessellate settings and tried changing to a little different texture, a little different model. It's not stellar water. It's all right water though. It works, but I don't know how you'd make a river or do anything like that. And then I've added this, and you can kind of see it here. If I zoom in a little bit here, I just need the light to hit it from the right angle. You can kind of see this terrain is a wet, there you go. You can see it reflecting there. So this terrain is a wet pebbles. It's basically pebbles on sand that I've added. I brought this in to the engine myself tonight with a little help on the Discord forum to figure out how to do it. But you can actually see the water reflecting where I've painted down this terrain. So the terrain painting is a little bit different. You set up layers and you paint on top of each other. They kind of blend or whatever. I don't know exactly. I'm learning with it, but it's definitely not as intuitive to paint your layers and your textures down as other terrain layer painters are. However, it has a really nice look at the end of the day. I'm pretty happy with it. Like there, you can see me walk past there, and you can see the shine. See that shine on that wet water? That looks really good. That'll be great for like creek beds and beaches and things like that. So I figured out how to do that tonight. You can see that glaring off of there. That's just really nice. So yeah. Anyway, the other thing that I did was I put in a 2K skybox and punched up the light value on it so that it was a nice sunny day coming through the clouds. Then I just put in a little bit of fog, and I made it a little bit of a yellowy blue, not a green, a yellowy blue. And it basically, I just set it in the back distance and just let it punch out. And so it gives you that depth of field fog look, which just looks really realistic. So basically, yeah, that's all I really wanted to show you. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a great day.